Hello, my darling. Hello, my friend. Thank you for clicking on the reading. My name is Lenore, and today we're going to be reading your tea leaves. All right. And I say we because there's about 50 personalities in here, plus you and I are here together. We're communing. I can feel your energy. It might be a little bit, distorted in linear time, or linear time, how we perceive it might distort that, or at least you would think it would. I don't know about that. I think we're right here together at the same point, communing, sitting across this table, smiling at one another. So let's check it out. All right. So we start with, and it looks like, look at this beautiful image. It reminds me very much of like a tent, a cornucopia, a cave. Ultimately, probably, I would say the most primal of things, the womb, right? The return to the motherly place, the return to safety, the return to the beginning. Okay. So I see we have a person kind of entering the entrance here. Okay. We also have, it looks like the letter W repeated, one here and one here. Okay. Now above, if you can see, we have a face. There are two eyes. Here is the nose and here is the little mouth and kind of this feeling of a small smile. Okay. To me, looking at this, it feels like you have been through, and I'm going to use the tarot right here. You have been through something arduous lately. Okay. There's been something that's just... It's been okay, so we start with the Strength card or the Lust card. And you have. This has been one of the things in your life that maybe has like really transformed you in a short amount of time. This is like a tsunami of things. Oh yes, we have the Empress. So we do have that rebirth energy, right? She is Persephone. She is the spring returned. Everywhere she walks, the little violets and those little white flowers that grow in the grass, clovers. Beneath her feet, the flowers are growing everywhere she walks, right? So this is our rebirth. I should just quit the reading at this point. This is a powerful dynamic right here. We have the Babylon. We have the ancient mother. This is the mother that transforms into whatever she must, right? She is in touch with all aspects of self. This is somebody that's like, things are going wrong. We don't know what the heck to do. Instead of, lamenting and curling up and going and hiding, waiting for their time to come. You know what I'm saying? This is the one that's like, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to make this work. We're going to make this happen. We are not only going to make this work, we are going to thrive. Period. There's no other way. We're getting there. Okay? The Empress is much more ease, way less of the like brutal of this one, right? This is like, she's elegant, she's gorgeous, but guess what? She's also of the earth. So she is brutal. She knows loss, right? Deeply knows loss. If you know the story of Persephone, you know the flip side of it. She's taken down to the underworld. She becomes a chthonic goddess, right? And she at first doesn't like this. It's scary. She's abducted by these weirdos and they bring her down and they're like, yo, this is our underworld. Creepy, crawly, everything's, But she figures it out, dude. She makes the best of the situation, which, by the way, obvious Stockholm, but still, right? We're not going to take that power away from her. She becomes the absolute queen of the underworld. And she doesn't even necessarily want to come up and hang out with her mom all the time, right? But she will, and she does, because she loves all of her children. And she brings them life again, right? Every spring. So we have these two things. Powerful. Powerful. But what's going on? You know what I mean? What's going on that like caused this rebirth? And we have, again, the Nine of Wands. A lot of, like, you've really shown up. I feel like this maybe even was a situation where we have Rune, where everything was maybe taken or fell away, or you like something like a foreclosure, a divorce, and you know what I mean? Something where it's like maybe even a natural disaster. I don't know exactly. But something where it feels just like everything is in peril, right? Ooh, a lot of swords. This is like, okay. So also the Nine of Swords, right? So we have the cruel, and this is maybe it was like a marriage. Maybe this was a marriage. I don't know. A relationship. Somebody just, not a nice, very mean. Get out of here, bro. Like, get that energy out. Not cool. But look at this. This is where you are, like, you're transcending whoever that is or whatever that is. Right? Yes, there we go. Artfully. Beautiful card. The Alchemist, right? Being able to take different aspects of life, of self, and to create something. To take and I don't know, I think I'm far enough in, take a turd and shine that thing into gold. You know what I'm saying? Have you watched Holy Mountain? If you want to see it, you want to see what I'm talking about, watch Holy Mountain, the Jodorowsky movie. It is very boring and very symbolic. It's all symbolism. One of the best movies of all time. All of his movies. Actually, El Topo, I would say, is even better. And I would say Santa Sangria is even peak of the mountain better than Holy Mountain. So, but they're all great. But alchemizing life, right? Taking all that stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly, the cruel, the stinky, the like, get that. Who even raised you, bro? Like, what happened to you? You know what I mean? Probably nothing. And that's probably why they be like this. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. So, you had some disturbances. You had some, something come up. And here we are in the rebirth. Now, here's the other thing. It also looks like an animal that is pregnant. Okay. Like a horse, maybe, something like this. To me, this tells me that the rebirth is now, in this time, in this life. This is not like, okay, I'm doing my karmic work and hopefully, fingers crossed, crossing them toes too, that my next incarnation's going to be the thing. No. We're not talking about that. No. We're not quantum tripping, you know what I mean? We are talking about the year of the horse, right? It's the fire horse. And we have this feeling of something coming that is big, right? Something that is super important to you, to your life, to your future, and it is plentiful. I feel a sense of ease even in these like really unknowing times. You are like that. If you've ever seen like those kind of videos or like, shorts or whatever, that it's like, just chaos going on and there's like one person sitting there just still eating their meal. Like, and most people are like, it's like a nihilist thing. They just don't care at this point. Babe, it's not, things are going to work out for you. You can feel it. So you're not going to sit there and let the world take your shine. You know what I mean? Like, you are sitting in that glow. And so I feel like there's just the confidence that you've never really had before, because you have shown yourself, and I don't care about other people, who cares what they think? You have shown yourself that you can manage through even the most cruel, oppressive, just really, I mean, you know, fearful situations. You've done it, and you could do it again, and you know this, and that's where your freedom is. That's where your freedom is. Every day for me, you know what it is? It's not about people so much as, you know, I don't know what the economy is going to be like in the future. I don't know what my own personal life is going to be like with money. You know what I mean? Every day I tell myself, because listen, I grew up, you know, not poor, but like because of how money was allocated in our house, basically super poor, right? And then I just had no ambition to make a lot of money until, you know, kind of recently. But what I tell myself, what I remind myself is, babe, I have made everything with nothing. I have done all of the things that I've done with nothing. A little bit of help here, a little bit of help there, but I have done it. I have manifested it from squat. And if you think you're going to rock me, if you think this world, this universe is going to shake me, it's not going to. You might see me crying and hyperventilating and having some moments where I'm like, what's going on? What do I do? But babe, you know what I mean? So I feel that same kind of confidence in the chest, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is some courage, courageousness, like some, you know, wait till I get, oh, I can't say it, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, let's go ahead. I was singing that song. I forgot. I'm not allowed to sing songs on here. But it's that Kanye. Not yet Kanye, the old school, before it all, right? Wait till I... All right, so we have... I can't help but say that I think it is the cross up here. We're not going to go down a long discussion about that. Aside from, we're reading it as sacrifice. Really an ultimate sacrifice. Not the father and his son, but the son and his father. Okay, so we're looking at the perspective of giving of the most core, the most essential things, right? Because, well, I mean, you know, not to be like super, I don't like to promote this idea of like detaching from all things, because I don't, you know, that's not the path I'm on. And I don't understand it, so I don't really promote that concept. But what I will say, it is when we give of ourselves to the point where, and I'm not saying coerced, although I guess in this situation, maybe that is, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to break it down. I'm not going to intellectualize. Lenore, stop looking at the shiny stuff. Look right here right in the center. To give of yourself from the deepest part of yourself, to give away that which is the most important thing, in this case, life, there is a discovery there that you can only know if you've done it. Like anything else, you know. Unless you have been in the room, unless you have done the task, you have been on the mission, gone through the processes, you cannot understand, you cannot even begin to fathom what is there. So we come into a place in our life where, you know, things are changing and you're feeling confident. Life has thrown you some curveballs and you have taken them well. You have gone, you know, straight forward into the thing so that you can get through the thing. You know, the more we try to avoid something, the bigger it gets, the longer the journey becomes, right? And so I see you being that brave person going straight into, the thick of it, right? Now, are you scared? Yes, of course. We're all freaking scared right now. But are you going to fold and succumb to it? No. No. Not only that, you don't have to be a Christologist, a Christian, of any of the Abrahamic faiths or a faith like a religion at all. But what this does show me is faith. Again, it doesn't have to be in this certain symbol or line of thinking or belief system, but faith in general. Faith through our own being, through our actions, okay? How you live. And I see that as being a great ideal for you. You know, you are somebody who it's not about taking pride, but you feel like you are in the right place when you are in your faith, when you are in your grace, when you are living the life that feels meaningful to you. So you've created this space through the work that you've been doing that has been a tower moment. I believe you are in your rebirth, which is not easy, which is, a reassemblance of life. Okay. But up here we have the badger. Do you know about that honey badger, babe? Do you know what that honey badger do? Whenever I see the badger, I'm like, oh, babe, we have a wild one over here. We have one that is not going to give up, babe. It's like like those terrier, like any kind of terrier, really. Any kind of digging animal where it's like they know something's in there and they're going to get that thing. Yeah. You are not going to, there is no relent. You know what I mean? No reprieve. You are doing the work. So I see that as being something that, it's a good, you have to have that energy when you are going through a renewal in your life. This idea of being rebirthed is this beautiful, soft and beloved thing. Yeah, it can be that, but not all the time. Birth is wildly messy. It is painful. You have no idea. It's right on the line of, death. It's in the borderlands. You give birth in the borderlands. Every time. I don't care who you are, if you even know what a borderland is. That's where it happens. And so I look at this and I just feel like you are untouchable in a lot of ways. Your faith is strong, right? Your confidence in self, strong. Not delusional, by the way. Strong. Okay? And so, we also have the sign of fire. Okay? So, we have an opportunity here. There's an opportunity for you to create. I mean, that's the big thing. The reoccurring theme in my head is that you are creating. You're creating. You're making something. Big, small, monetized, hobby, automatic, even automatic, right? Where you're just doing something, you don't know why you're doing it. Like a kid that goes out and starts building stuff in the mud. They don't necessarily know why they're doing it. It feels good. It's fun. You can get, wild and crazy with it. But there's just this sense of, this is what I want to do. And I think that's really, you're right there. You're right there. You are going off of your instinct. You have that creative force in you. And it feels good. Now, the question mark is, what are you going to really do with this? Okay? Because all of this energy up against the fears of the world, the collective zeitgeist right now, can turn into some extreme anxiety. Okay? So, my ostrich self says, put your head in the sand. Don't pay attention to it, really. Try not to be looking at it all the time and talking about it all the time. Not because it makes it go away, but where we put our energies and attention, that grows, right? So I don't know. I think at this time when we have all of this ability to manifest and create, we have to be very, very conscious of where we put our energies. 98. 31. 61. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. You are the best, best, best. Please get out there and do it. Do the dang old thing. And I mean, when I say get out there, just get out of yourself, right? I'm not saying go out in the world necessarily. Do them projects in your house. Create them vortexes, portals, spiritual oases in your private life. That's fine. You don't have to do it publicly. You don't have to do it in shared spaces. But please, follow that fire that is in you. All right. I love you guys. We will talk soon. If you want to subscribe, or leave a comment, and goodbye.